Hello everyone, welcome back to Englishfloww. We make you speak to the world. In today's video, we are going to discuss about how to speak in English with confidence. And I will tell you how I learned to speak in English with confidence. There are times we really think that it is highly impossible with me, that I cannot ace fluency in English. Do you think that I have consumed magic pills so that I can speak fluently in English? Or I have received a boon from God to speak in English? Or any mysterious habit or a routine that I'm not revealing it to you all? Any secret that I'm hiding it from you all? Is that what you think? And is it really like we have to study in English medium to actually speak fluently in English? Is it the truth? Not at all. If you want to speak fluently in English, it is up to you. What are the methods, routines actually you follow? You just don't worry or bother yourself with so much of things that is really unnecessary. While considering to speak in English, all that you got to do is like, whatever you listen, whatever you read, you have to practice. You have to experiment it. You just simply should not put the blamings or complaints against somebody. That's not going to work in any ways. And we always keep admiring, looking at one or the other person. She speaks really wonderful, tremendous vocabularies that she is using in a sentence. Her way of structuring a sentence is bravo. When I see the confidence that she has, there is a marveling moment. We think a lot, but imagine, when are you going to turn it around? For example, when is it that someone else is going to tell that, yeah, she really speaks good? When are they going to address you? When are you going to stand in that position? That is my only question to you all. It is easy to pass comment, it is easy to criticize, it is easy to judge. Yes, of course, it is easy to speak fluently in English, but only if you have that hardcore guts and hard work. It takes really hard guts to stand and withstand all those criticisms. And do you all think that I had a perfect life to speak fluently in English, where I speak flawlessly, you all think? As I mentioned, I'm a government school student. And how would it be possible with me that I speak on and on? See, it is not necessary to speak in English or to be confident while speaking in English. You have to pursue your education from English medium. It is not at all important. What is important is, do you have the desire? Are you clear with your purpose? Have you made a plan for it? These are the things that you really have to focus and you have to work on. And I know many of my friends who have pursued their education in English medium, but still they are not fluent in English. I have literally seen, I have witnessed it. I can even bring it on those testimonies to you all. It's up to you. Stop complaining, saying like, since she had education from English medium, that's the reason she is speaking fluently in English. No, that's not how it works. And if you look at my story also, during my schooling days, I have never ever stepped onto the stage or dais for delivering a speech to address guest or an audience in order to engage a show like an MC does. No, I have never ever done it. And mind you, it doesn't mean that I was a shy person. Only thing is like, I never trained myself. I never gave it a try also. Most of the time that I got onto the stage was because to receive any prizes, I would have secured first rank, or I would have secured first place in essay writing or poem writing competition. So in all these things I would secure prizes, or first place or second place I would secure. So that was the only moment that I used to rejoice actually. Apart from which, if you could ask me to go and speak on stage, I would be fumbling for words. I would mumble there. Only then I will realize that I have the problem of stuttering and stammering. Otherwise, I used to be very normal. I can speak with anyone without any hesitation. But only when it comes to addressing people on stage or like addressing any strange person, I used to be scared. And turning this topic to from Tamil to English, it happened that the same thing applied. I was a bold girl. I used to be very courageous for any situation, any moment. But only thing is like when I started learning to speak in English, I was acting like an introvert. I became so silent. People started admiring me, asking like how silent she is. She's an innocent girl. But in truth, I was looking for words. There was only people's understanding. Oh, she doesn't know to speak in English. They did not think in that way. All that they thought was like she is silent in nature. That's what they thought. I was trying to be so artificial. And I accepted those moments actually. And whenever you want to speak in English with confidence, it comes from within. There is no outsourcing that you have to look for always. It comes from within. If you want to learn English, you have to go forward. The problem with us is like we always want to protect ourselves. We are overprotective about ourselves. If somebody is scolding us, if somebody is making that criticism, we want to just avoid it. We want to be in a safe zone where we are portrayed in a way that she never commits mistake. She's perfect. We are never ready to confess that we do make mistakes. We never want to do that. And in your case also, every day you have to invest your time for English. Every day you have to invest your time for gaining knowledge. For instance, today you are running for a profession. You want to achieve in that profession. For example, CA or CMA or CS or advocate, whatever the profession is. You have fixed it on your mind. This is what your profession is. So you have to look for vocabularies and words certainly that it suits that profession. A doctor has to ask certain questions. That is fixed whenever he encounters a patient. An advocate has to ask some of the questions to the cases that he is engaging. He has to raise questions. And it applies to all the professions. You're not going to be in one profession for a day and you're not going to switch over to another profession for the next day. That's not how it works. Even if you consider a particular day also, when you step out of your bed, what is the first thing that you would say? You would share your wish with somebody. You would greet someone. And throughout the day, if you just see, you will meet different set of people, your colleagues, your boss, hierarchy level, if you see higher officials you will meet, or a stranger. What is the first thing that you ask? What's your name? How are you? Or like, it was nice to meet you. Nice meeting you. Have a good day. Good morning. Have a pleasant day. Have a pleasant evening. These are the repetitive things that we do it in every single day. This is not going to change. This is not going to make up any difference. So you have to encounter based on your need in a conversation. So now you understood how you should start up a conversation. Little by little you have to increase that basic to intermediate to advanced. The problem with us is like we aim for being an advanced level learner. We don't want to start from scratch. See, whatever you have done yesterday, that is yesterday's. You should not tell today that yesterday I worked so much. Why to work today also? I can have some rest. No, you shouldn't do that. Yesterday you have worked. That belongs to yesterday. Today is not a continuation. Today is a fresh day. Start something fresh. Even if you have left out something, also have that mindset that you're going to start something fresh for today. And while speaking with confidence, pronunciation plays an important role. When I was learning in English, there was no difference between Tamil and English. I used to pronounce the words in the same way. I had so much of mother tongue influence. For example, when I went there, I was doing all that, then doing that cooked, booked, like exactly this is how I used to speak. My foreign friends used to laugh at me. There was one friend, I still remember the way she used to treat me. She was from Tanzania. Her name is Aswat Ali Tahir Fatawi Isa Musa Kichlebi. I know it's such a lengthy name. She used to help me a lot whenever it comes to speaking skills actually. She helped me to master this language. And you need to have a partner like her. In my case, I had Aswat, so I used to practice with her. So in your case also, you can find somebody so that you can build confidence. I'm not asking you to build confidence while you are on stage or while you are in a group discussion or while you are put into a meeting. That's not where you actually practice confidence. That's not the exact spot. You have to practice confidence in your individual room. You have to practice confidence with yourself. You have to practice confidence in an environment or an atmosphere where you feel comfortable. First, start with your friends or with your family members. I used to speak with my siblings. Even they were learning to speak in English. So we used to learn together. So it was easy for us. We used to not mess up a lot of things. We knew what was the pattern that we used to speak. So every single day we used to have a conversation. We used to make up some conversations. So we used to practice it. This is how you build a confidence. It's not about that you just give it a shot with the exact spot. You will be a failure and you will be a fool. You have to have that predetermined plans. You have to have that preoccupied plans. How I have to make up myself. How I have to avoid making those mistakes. So when you think about all these things, when you prepare yourself earlier itself, you can ace fluency, you can speak with confidence. You cannot say that going on a stage that I started speaking to people, it didn't work out with me. No, there is a difference. If you are going to address 50 of them will have 50 different perspectives. And you have to divert them, you have to distract them in such a way that you are almost pulling them into your conversation or pulling them into your speech. Which means you are going to say something interesting. Though you are going to deliver the same message, but if you have confidence, if you have the skill of expressing, if you have the skill of narrating in such a way that you are going to say something really new, people will listen to you. I think so this video will be helpful to you all, and if you think this video is really powerful, that I have to make up something, I have to add up something in the furthermore videos. If you want me to add up grammar rules, please comment below so that I can work on the areas and I can give some better videos to you all. See you all in my next video. Until then, this is Sonia signing off from you all. Bye bye. Take care, guys.